Here's the handoff, straight ahead running, and wow, almost breaking it up to the 32-yard line was A.J. Green, and man, like a house of fire, he picks up a first down like it was nobody's business. Gain of 11.
That's a perfect start to this game. Get your confidence, get your offensive line moving forward, not backward in a pass set. I love the call and a little early down on an inside zone handoff here. Let's see what they can do to follow up.
First and 10 at the 31. Another run, breaking through the hole, getting to the 40, fighting his way to the 41, and very close to another first down. And I don't know if he got it. It's going to be, yes, he did get the first down. So back-to-back first down runs by A.J. Green. 5'10", 199.
What Buford wants to do, they want to give it to Haynes early and often. He's going to Alabama next year, and he's going to be, these Alabama kids, these Alabama team, they don't really miss on running back. So they knew what the game plan was early, and it's perfectly situated for them. They want them to be in third and extra long. Let's see if they can dial up a little pressure here. Put a little pressure on the quarterback.
Well, it's 3rd and 8 here, and back to pass is Whitkey. Throws over the middle, and that's a big catch. And that is going to go all the way beyond midfield. An outstanding gain there as the catch went right over the middle. As that was Thomas Young, who's also one of the other quarterbacks.
Whitkey does a good job of recognizing zone coverage here. Goes to his read. He has a drive route to a 3-yard slant from the inside guy. Does a good job sticking it on him in between the zone and picking up a huge first down.
Huge first down is right. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Motion man to the right, as that is Tyshawn White. And play action. Looking is Whitkey. Throws it out. It goes once again to that man, as that is going to be a nice looking play once again. Jordan Allen on the reception. I said Thomas Young. It's actually Jordan Allen. How do you have 2 15s on offense?
Great play call there. Give a little window dressing. Everyone in the country thought Haynes was getting that ball again. Not so fast. A little naked bootleg makes it very easy for the quarterback. Just put in your back pocket, young player. Your alerts are open. Take what the defense gives you. And does a good job of making this a second and very, very short gain. Everything is at your display on the offensive side of the ball right now.
Here's a pass down the right side, wide open. That is a catch, and that is a touchdown, K.J. Bolden. Just like that, touchdown, Buford, 16 yards. To make that 28 yards. They had 16 to go, they got 28.
Yep, yes they did. They had a busted coverage on the backside. They had the corner thought they were playing 2, the safety thought they were playing 4, cover 4. Lets the guy run right by him, gets him outside release. Wide open, touchdown Buford.
3:19, clock is stopped.
Buford sent a little safety pressure, ate up the back to do a good job of sticking on his man, allowing the quarterback to bail out, see what they can do on the repeat 3rd and 8.
Yeah, you might see pressure here.
Man coverage.
They're showing that they're coming. Here comes the outside blitz, getting away from the pressure beautifully, the quarterback, and he's not going to get away for long. Someone was going to catch up to him. That was Jack Damron, a senior linebacker just coming out of nowhere making that hit.
Yeah, they sent the zero pressure at him. I think the game plan is really doing in favor of Buford right now. They have no answer for the pressure, confusing the young quarterback a little bit back there. But he does a good job getting himself protected, just can't escape for long enough or let his receivers win on them against the man coverage.
No, you saw there on the replay, he thought maybe he had a little bit of time, and Damron just came out like a dart and got him.
He did a great job in tracking the ball. And these guys are really well coached, like I said in the opener. They're going to be disciplined. They're going to play their positions and do a good job. They've done that so far.
Don't be surprised if you see them go to him on a run, even though it's 3rd and 9, because you're talking about he's the Alabama-bound running back, and he kind of sauntered onto the field looking confident.
Especially with the offense struggling, having some spurts here.
There's a multiple motion once again. Flag. I think they're going to get him for it. And the Thompson defense is going to get him as a fumble. As that was recovered, we'll see what happens here, if it was a fumble indeed or not. But picking up that ball was Peter Woods.
Wow.
Peter Woods gets a fumble recovery, so the penalty decline, and all of a sudden you got a turnover, Brandon.
Yep, got to take advantage of this. And to my opinion, it's 4-down territory right here. From here on out, we're going for it on 4th down. Got to take advantage of this opportunity. This is an extra possession in this game that they were not counting on early in this game, so they got to take advantage of it right here.
Second and long. Now, back to pass and being hit and fumble. Let's see who got the ball. It looks like Thompson got the ball back at the 45 in their own zone. But man, that was close to a turnover as that ball was hit. Expertly done to swipe the ball away, but not one but two players.
Yeah, they've really controlled the line of scrimmage on the defensive end. I know this defense is probably tired early in this game, in the 3rd possession already in the 1st quarter, but doing a good job of getting off the line of scrimmage. They got to count a beat on the count here. Got to do a good job of mixing up the cadence here. And again, don't make a bad play worse. Just making this thing one possession at a time. Looks like the backup might be coming in.
Yeah, I think Houston might have been the guy that got the hit that also forced the ball. They had stripping going on. They had a big hit that knocked the ball away. And Sims will gain a few as he gets inside Buford territory to the 47.
Sims does a good job reading the end man on the line of scrimmage there on the zone read play. I know nothing about that because I can't run for my life. So he reads the outside linebacker.
That's your favorite play. Come on.
Reads the outside linebacker, does a good job of falling forward.
Can't run for, well, yeah. That's why you wanted to get hit, so you get in a passing mode, right?
Need an excuse.
When you get hit early, yeah. So this team was 13-1 a year ago, and here's Sims again, rolling out, and he's going to be rushed, and he's going to be hit again. Well, how do you do as the lead tackler, Ryan McInnes, number 8, got him. Also there, if he couldn't get him, Cannon Golden. You realize that we've called 5 different names already on sacks or rushes?
Yeah, this is just an inexperienced football team. You can tell Thompson hasn't been in these situations under the lights in front of the crowd.
No, but I'm talking about Buford's defense. They've got 5 different guys who can rush the ball efficiently.
Exactly. On the other end, they just rinse and repeat on the defensive line.
It's like you think, number 0 just came up with a sack. Hey, we'll see him. Nope, it's next guy up on the next play. Pettis comes in as a tight end. They line up in that bunch set on the left side, a receiver to the right. And there goes our man Haynes. He breaks the tackle. He gets near midfield, still on his feet, and finally brought down at around the 47. My goodness. We've been wondering if he was banged up. We've been wondering if he's at full strength. Well, nothing wrong with him on that one.
No, he did a good job being patient. His timing and his prep on that play, his patience in that play allowed his blockers to make their blocks, and he just came right off their butts and did a good job of reading that play out for sure. And you saw a little burst after he made a couple guys miss.
Something as a quarterback that I know you loved, navigation.
Absolutely.
Exactly what he did. So 1st and 10 for Buford at the Thompson 45. We have 6:41 to go in the second half, and this is going to be a pass downfield, and that's going to be a pick. Picked off, as that is a beautiful pick. We'll see which number 1 this is. They have 2 number 1s. A.J. Green, I believe, is the man who did it, but it could be Anquan Figgins. I think it's going to be Figgins.
Great. They tried to throw a little elbow grease in here. We had a nice run, try to counter off that with a one-man route on one side, 2-man concept on the other side. Quarterback does a poor job of, he has to identify, that's cover 2. He has 2 guys, 2 defenders versus 1 offensive guys. We got to be able to look like there's a little bit of miscommunication. We got to be able to go where our numbers are at the plus. What I mean by that is if you have 2 guys over there and they have 2 guys over there, let's go over there. I like our matchups a little bit better.
Buford 14-1 a year ago. Their lone loss 7-0 to Chaminade Madonna out of Hollywood, Florida. There's a big run. This is going to go for big-time yardage and could go to the house, as this will be inside the 10 and all the way to the 5, run by number 5. And what a big run by Michael Dujon He's only a sophomore, 5'10", 180. That's one of those young guys with talent that we were talking about.
1,000%. Coach said he's got some talent. Offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage on that play early in this game. Buford's had a little bit of trouble with the inside zone, so they're saying, you know what, they're going to stick to it. This is a product of this defensive line being on the field way too much with these extra possessions early in this first half of this game.
And they're trying to get subs off, and now we have a stoppage of play. I think they have a timeout, Buford.
Yep, too many men on the field. Look for a little play action. Cut the field in half here. Young quarterback, one read, throw it away. Do not turn the ball over in this situation. If I'm them, I'm going with a little play action, maybe a little motion out, play action, run pass option, get your quarterback out on the perimeter.
Here's a handoff again. The ball is loose, and who got it? Looks like Buford did. Big turnovers. That was turned over, and Elijah Williams, the senior defensive end, comes up with the ball.
What a play. What a momentum-changing play. You can feel the momentum on Thompson's side. One play, now they can have an answer. What a defensive stand by Buford.
And Dijon, who had that big run, he was just hit, lost the ball. It wasn't being nonchalant with the ball. That was a hit that knocked the ball loose.
Yes, it is. A good fundamental hit. He put his helmet right on that ball, and it popped free.
Haynes coming out of the game. It's 3rd and 5, so we'll see if they go to number 20 again. We'll see what they do. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. They're throwing all the way, and this is going to be a run. And it's going to be a good one. And sliding for the first down to the 23-yard line is Whitkey.
Great job of the young quarterback. He does a good job of first read's not there, second read's not here. He kind of feels everyone trying to get down. Does a good job of being decisive, putting his foot in the ground, and picking up a big first down.
Whitkey, a
on this
quarterback,
drive.
out of the gun, out of a pistol. Whitkey being rushed. He backpedals, he goes right back into the coverage and still gains some yardage, and he still gets the first down.
Wow.
I have no idea how he just did that, Brandon.
I don't either. He did a really good job. His first read wasn't open. He kind of panicked a little bit. But
he literally ran back into the defenders and then ran away from them like they weren't even there.
Absolutely. Did a really tremendous job getting his foot in the ground and going north and south after he made this move. It was actually not a bad decision by the quarterback. Does a good job of getting an incompletion. You know that he was going to have a tough time fitting that thing in there versus 2 in the in cut, just because he had no one to hold that flat underneath the player, so that flat underneath player got to be able to get depth, allowing him to get into his throwing lane. But does a good job of just having incompletion, resetting. Now we got 3rd and short. Anything we want to do on offense is there.
White nailing the receivers. There's a sack, the first one for Thompson. And the man who was part of that sack shaken up, as that was Jacob Ivey, number 5, and he took the brunt of that hit. That will end the first half, and hopefully he's able to get back up. Looked like he got pretty banged up as they brought the house, and Ivey, one of the guys who was on the stop. You saw the shot with him taking off the helmet, so you get a good idea of what he looks like. And yeah, a lot of talent on both sides of the field. That's going to be a verse, and it comes to the near side. Bolden, he's got room, and Bolden's got the first down and then some inside the 25 to about the 24. Man, boy, you use the jet sweep as you go from one side of the field to right to the left with Bolden, and that's the first time we've seen that out of a speedster today.
It was actually a great call by the offensive coordinator. Everybody in the country thought it was going to be pass play. They dropped 8 in coverage, anticipating a pass. Not so fast, run a little trickery on the outside, get your speedy guy in space, creates a good first down. The percentages of you converting on extra long percentages goes down drastically if you don't stay ahead of the chains on 1st and 2nd down.
Here comes a quarterback draw, and this is going to be a pretty good run. It's going to be close, but I don't think he got it quite, as that is Zach Sims back at quarterback. And Sims on a good run. 3rd down and about 3.
What do you do with a quarterback that's struggling passing the football? You run him. They don't have one. They don't have one answer for him right now in the run game. Did a great job of that quarterback draw. Designed run from the get-go. Had an edge rush on the outside. Perfect call. 3rd and manageable.
See if he calls his own number again, and he does. He keeps the ball. He dives forward like he's going to the goal line and gets to midfield. How about that for a run?
Wow, what a run.
You're putting out the arm as a quarterback.
He is in the zone right now. I just keep feeding the hot hand. I'm telling you, you got to roll this kid out, give him an option to run it or pass it here. He's got the momentum right now. He's feeling pretty good. He's seeing the holes. He's doing a good job of being patient with his runs. It's 2 good runs in a row. Got to feed the hot hand.
So here we go with 1st and 15 at the 45 of Thompson. Man in motion, and that is Green. And Sims looking to throw. Sims spun around. Sims goes down. The ball is loose. And I don't know if they whistled it down or not. It looks like they're going to let it go. And another fumble recovery by Buford. Cole Taylor comes up with the ball.
Wow.
So the Wolves have the ball where the ball was picked up, and that is at the 24. Now this might be easy pickings for Buford. So here we go. It is a 31-yard field goal. It is up high enough, long enough, and good. 31 yards. Mario Ventura. Mario Ventura gets the field goal with 51 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And it is 10-0 Buford over Thompson. You're watching the 2022 Freedom Bowl on FloFootball.
I think they got to see a completion here. Maybe get him something quick where he doesn't have to think. Just one read, throw it, and see if his playmakers on the outside can make somebody miss.
Pass, and that is picked off, and that's going to go to the house. Touchdown, Buford. Justin Baker comes up with it.
Defense in zone coverage doing a good job. They had the stick route where everybody runs. Linebacker, flat defender really pushed out to that stick. He's got to be a little bit more quicker with his feet. His first read and the flat is open. He's got to stick it to him. If not, come off of it and don't make a bad play worse. But he'll bounce back. I'm sure they'll get him some completions, get his confidence going. But I seriously think that is a product of a quarterback just out of rhythm. Just not seeing his guys catch the football. Got to get him in a better rhythm. It's got to be a point of emphasis here as we go into the 4th quarter for sure.
Quarter upon us here at Milton High School in Milton, Georgia, just outside of Alpharetta. The original campus was in Alpharetta, and we are basically about as close to an edge of a town that you'll ever know. But this is a beautiful part of the country, beautiful city, beautiful area. Rolling out to his right, throwing over the middle and wide open. This might be the break that they've been looking for as a catch is made by Angel Jones, a sophomore, 5'10", 151. He was wide open.
Wide open, busted coverage. Good job by the quarterback keeping his head down the field, finding a completion. And this is what this Thompson offense needed. He needed to find some completions in the pass game.
How about the freshman Seaborn getting that first down as he rolled out? He had a man on him, threw it over the middle, and a wide open man. Here goes a throw towards the right sideline. That's up the ladder and a catch. Inside the 10, down to about the 7. Second time they've been in the red zone today.
Wow. That's a
Angel Jones again, freshman to sophomore.
Gutsy throw right there. I was like, no, yes, when on the offensive side of the field.
Speaking of faster, they're running the no huddle now.
I like it. I like the tempo.
They're going right to the line. They're just waiting for the whistle to be able to snap the ball.
I like the tempo. It's giving them a little bit of a change up, a little wrinkle on this offense that needed a little bit of motivation.
Trips to the left, one to the right.
Oh, he's got him.
Wide open man up the ladder. Touchdown, Thompson.
Wow.
Corbin Williams went up the ladder, concentrated all the way, And that time, it was the freshman to the senior.
Wow. What a drive by the true freshman there. What a drive, seeing the field, making plays, extending plays, finding guys open, and they just had to busted it coverage in the back end. This is what this Thompson offense needed, is a little spark.
Big touchdown pass. All of a sudden, Thompson feeling some momentum. They still have an uphill battle, but something that they can build on with this young team. 3-time defending state champions of Alabama. There's a run back. This could be trouble, and watch out. Breaking it is Haynes. Haynes still with it. Haynes getting the afterburners. He is gone. Touchdown, Buford.
Wow.
Man, you talk about lightning in a bottle, Brandon Dowdy. That was it. We've talked about his speed all night. Ironically, he's going to the University of Alabama, playing against an Alabama team, and took it about 90 yards to the house.
Well, that's what this entire sideline's been waiting for all night. He does a great job of answering the bell when he needs him the most. What a huge play for a Buford team that had the momentum going on Thompson's side. Every time Thompson has gotten this momentum in this game, Buford has answered the call, and that's what you do when your best players step up and make plays when they present themselves. Great.
Good defense, good route, overthrown pass.
Yeah, young quarterbacks, we got to know situational football. We're down by a couple scores. We can't score more than 8 on a drive. If you're down more than 8, just take completions. Take what the defense gives you. Soon enough, the defense will get soft. They'll come up on you, and then you can throw over top. But we just got to stay patient, young quarterbacks, and he'll learn that. He's just a freshman.
Little pass again and another pick. This one picked off by Bryson Banks, and he is in. Touchdown, Buford. All of a sudden, it's 30-7 with 10:25 to play. Wow.
Got just a freshman making a freshman mistake there, not identifying the man coverage, undercut the route, does a good job of having a wherewithal of picking that ball off, anticipating the drive route. Touchdown Buford. This one may be all but said and done here at the end of this one.
And Bryson Banks, the junior, taking it to the bank and making a deposit.
Making a deposit into the bank.
You're down big, but you're a 3-time defending championship team, even though a lot of these guys were on the freshman team last year. But you know what winning's all about, so you keep your head up. And like Mark Freeman said, hey, one of these teams is going to be 1-0, one's going to be 0-1, and both are going to contend for a state title.
1,000%. And they're going to
He knows he has a good team. He just didn't know about tonight.
They're going to build off this one. Like I said, this is the worst they're going to look. They're going to get progressively better throughout the season as experience grows.
Rain in motion to the right once again. Flip over the middle and almost another pick. And that could have gone to the house as well. And Bryson Banks, who already has one house call, well, he thought he had another.
Yeah, they dropped 8 on him, confused the young quarterback. They got one extra guy. That was the whole player. He didn't.
That's what they did on the last interception.
And they didn't match him, and they threw it right at him, and he had a chance to take it for 6. I think he was running before he caught it. I just think that they're a really well-coached football team. You know, I think they've done a good job of. I like his philosophy on playing as many guys. He's not going to worry about your title as a senior, as a freshman. He's going to play the best 11, it seems like. And his defensive side of the football, they're stout up front. They do a good job mixing up coverages in the back end. I think this team is primed to be a contender in Alabama this year if they can keep up and stay progressively getting better. That's
right.
The key. You got to stay getting better. You can't get worse.
Big time run, and that is Haynes, and this time he does break it. I told you.
Wow.
This is the guy who had a slow start to the game, Brandon.
I'll tell you what. I don't think they blocked anybody. He just made them all miss. What a individual effort by Haynes. Gets the ball, supposed to be going to the right side. He says, not so fast, got a free runner. We're going to make him miss. We're going to make 2 more guys miss, and we're going to walk into the end zone.
Yeah, he made the first guy miss, diving at him, and then just outran everyone else.
Yeah, he is of special talent. Nick Saban's got an eye for running backs. This score doesn't predict
That's what I was
exactly
just going to say.
what this game was.
38-7 is not what we just witnessed.
Nope.
He had 2 pick sixes. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown that basically broke the game open.
Yep.
You got one team that obviously is substantially better in week 1 than the other, but you got 2 teams, and you can see why Mark Freeman feels once they get past the storm, they're going to be contending in Alabama again.
I agree.
And the game is over as they run the final play. The final score, 38-7 in favor of Buford, the Wolves over the Thompson Warriors.